Hello, everybody. I am Sacrobolic, your envoy of hope, and welcome to what I watched this week. Alright, we started off this week with Sword Art Online second season. I'd already started season 2, like a year or two ago, something like that, like a while ago. I watched, the first 2 episodes, and then I just kind of stopped. But, yeah, so I picked it up. And I have real conflicting feelings on Season 2, because Season 2, after you get over those first 2 episodes, I put the series on hold for. It gets into the Gun Gale Online arc, which I actually really liked. I know it's taboo to be like an anime YouTuber and say you like Sword Art Online, but I actually did like the original season, not Alfheim. I thought that was well trash, but Aincrad at the very least. And I actually really liked Gun Gale. It was easily my favorite part of the series, and I liked how they created parallels between Kirito and Sinon. I don't know. I really liked it. But then the next arc was this 3-episode mini arc about acquiring Excalibur. And first off, it was boring as shit. And second off, there's a huge problem with it because it's okay, the first arc is about 10,000 people being trapped in a death game. The second arc is about rescuing your lover from imprisonment. The third arc is about an actual serial killer. And then the Caliburn arc that comes right after that is about not letting the MMO you die. That way to escalate the tension, guys. Anyway, after that is the Mother's Rosario arc, which introduces the most Mary Sue character I have ever seen. And I don't say that lightly, because I don't use the term Mary Sue lightly, but there's no other way to describe this fucking girl. She is the worst, and Mother's Rosario might, and I say this with no confidence, but it might be the worst arc I've ever seen in anything. I know it's a bit passé to make a video shitting on Sword Art at this point, but fuck, I might need to make a video just for that one arc. Not for the whole show, because I honestly think Sword Art gets too much hate, but fuck, is that a bad arc. Anyway, then I had to wash the fucking taste out of my mouth with Keijo. It's this 2016, I think, anime about girls fighting with their boobs and butts in a sports game. I liked it. Then I watched the final 2 episodes of Occultic 9. I actually started Occultic 9 in September, so I didn't watch the whole thing this week. I just watched the final 2 episodes. But I'll talk about it like I watched the whole fucking thing this week. Fuck it. I liked the start of the series. I thought it was really interesting where the series was going, and then it got really fucking stupid. It's made by the creator of the science adventure series, Chaos Head and Steins Gate, but I don't think it's an official part of the series. And I mean, even if it was, it's not as bad as Chaos Child, but fuck, definitely skip it. Yeah, then I watched a little anime you've probably never heard of. I'm sure most people haven't heard of it. It's very underground. I watched, for the first time, Neon Genesis Evangelion. What a fucking weird series. And I'm not talking about, the plot, actually. The plot's fairly straightforward. Once you know what the fuck is happening in it, I should say. But, what's fucking weird is the pacing of the series. Because Evangelion has this reputation as being this melodramatic, depressing, psychological character study. Most of the show's not like that, and I do actually mean most of it isn't. It's the first 17 episodes, 16 episodes, first 16 episodes, no, 15, first 15. But that's definitely the right number. The first 15 episodes are this light-hearted action mech series. There are some hints of a darker tone, but it doesn't it doesn't go for it, you know? It's just like, ooh, it's a little dark here. And then Shinji spends like an entire episode fucking drowning in a goddamn tank. And then it turns into a like dark action mech series up until about episode 22, where you can clearly see Evangelion's legendary budget problems kick in, because oddly enough, the episode is like 10 minutes longer than all of the other episodes were, and it just continues getting longer from that point on. But regardless, for Asuka's personality fucking flips on a dime, and this can be, they justify this in like episode 25, so it makes sense retrospectively, but like in the moment, if this is your first time seeing the series and you didn't know this was coming, her fucking personality just swaps out of nowhere, and it's really fucking jarring. Anyway, that's where the series, from that episode, literally from episode 22, everyone who was kind of an asshole, which is like the entire cast, instantly becomes like 10 times more of an asshole than they were before. Except Rei, who is always that much of an asshole, which is to say, like, low, you know? Like, she's a little bit of an asshole, but not too much of an asshole. Rei is. But everyone else is way fucking worse, to the point where one character becomes blatantly irredeemable. Fucking, she dies, though. Hey, it's not a spoiler if I don't tell you who it was. Anyway, yeah, the fucking pacing's so fucking weird. From episode 22 onward. And then the last, like, after episode 24, which is so fast and they throw so many terms at you so quickly, I was like, okay, clearly I was supposed to be paying more attention in the first 15 episodes than I actually did. So there's two solutions to this, which is either I can go rewatch the entire fucking series, or I can bank on the fact that in the 20 years this anime has been around, someone has made a fucking video that like summarizes the plot. And they did, and I watched this like really cool video about it. I think it's from like 7 years ago, coincidentally, and it's like it tells you the whole thing of Evangelion in like 7 minutes, and it was great, and I'll put it down in the description so you can watch it, should you care. And after having seen that episode, after episode 24, I understood what was happening in episode 25 and 26, and I was able to, like, fully enjoy them because of that. So I liked episode 25 and 6. Then I watched the movie End of Evangelion, which is a really good ending for the series, because it wraps up the two conflicting genres that the series builds up over to itself when it swaps genres in episode 22. Where it kind of gives a conclusive end to both the, like, mech action parts of the battle, as well as the, like, more psychological aspects. So yeah, I liked the End of Evangelion. Anyway, then I saw a video from some other anime YouTuber, I think his name's Zeria. If I can find the video, I'll link it in the description. Basically suggesting, hey, did you like Devilman Crybaby? You should watch Cutey Honey, which is like I think it was done in like 2002, 2003. It was an attempt to redo like a remake of another Go Nagai series, Cutey Honey, which, for those that don't know, Cutey Honey was like the original magical girl. She wasn't technically the first one, but like she was the first magical girl that you'd think of when you think of what a magical girl is, I should say. Like Sailor Moon type, like magical warrior. It was fine, I guess. I wasn't terribly into it. Then I watched... shit, this vlog is getting way too long. Then I watched Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere. That is a weird fucking series. It has the most complicated goddamn setting I think I have ever seen. And I'm saying this after having just watched Evangelion. It's fucking crazy. I don't even know how to explain what this fucking show is about. It's about this dude that really wants to confess his love to a fucking robot. But the overall plot is like the world ended and now people are forced to reenact history, but and it takes place in the 1600s, and the entirety of the 1600s, like all of the locations of the world, are being reenacted in one location and coming into contact with each other. I think that's a fair way to describe Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere. It has its ups and downs. There's kind of too many characters in it, but you eventually get the feel for them. I'll probably check out season 2 soon. So there we go. That's what I watched this week. This video's too long, and but hey, at least I get that YouTube audience retention recommendation because it's over 10 minutes. All right, enough of that. All right, so I've been Sacrobolic, you're Envoy of Hope, and I will see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.